All right. The first C is what you're carrying isn't what someone else is carrying. What you're carrying isn't what somebody else is carrying. There's a beautiful story I heard about this dog and this elephant that were friends. So they fell pregnant at the same time, and the dog, after 3 months, gave birth. 3 months later, the dog fell pregnant again, gave birth. And the cycle went on for about 3-4 cycles of giving birth, and the elephant was still pregnant. So at 18 months, the dog goes to the elephant and says, "Are you sure that you're really pregnant? Because we fell pregnant on the same day, but I've given birth 3-4 times already, and you're still pregnant." And the elephant said, "You know, what I'm pregnant with is not what you're pregnant with. You're pregnant with puppies. I'm pregnant with an elephant. When I give birth, people from all over the world come to see what I've given birth to. The earth shakes when I give birth." So as entrepreneurs, we tend to be competitive, and entrepreneurship is innately competitive. But your perception has to be what I'm pregnant with is not what the other entrepreneur is pregnant with. It's about completing, not about competing. If there is another business, maybe an events company, that you see they're doing well, yes, study them, learn from them, but know that your success will come from only you offering what you're pregnant with. If you try to imitate whatever they're offering, then you'll be limiting yourself, because you cannot perfect what they have perfected. You have to perfect what you're pregnant with. You're pregnant with your particular baby. It's got your DNA. If you try and take her baby, when we look at it, we're going to say, no, but there's no fit here. And even you, while you are raising it, there won't be as much love because it's not yours. But you have to birth what you are pregnant with, and it's not necessarily what somebody else is pregnant with. So in your particular business, you know that this is my offering. This is what I want in my business. This is what I want my business to achieve. This is the DNA of my business. And you have to say, this is what I've birthed, and this is what I'm going to offer to the world. I'm not going to go next door to the other trucking company and say, you know what are your processes? What do you use? What are you giving to the world, and try to imitate it? No, you have to birth what you're pregnant with, because that is what will set you apart. That is what will make you successful as an entrepreneur, birthing what is uniquely yours to birth. There can be no other Oprah Winfrey, because Oprah Winfrey was unique. She birthed what she was pregnant with. There is no other, not Mark Zuckerberg, because he was pregnant with what he was pregnant with. If somebody else comes today and tries to create a Facebook, they all dip. They all can't match up, because they tend to replicate something that somebody else has birthed, instead of birthing uniquely what is theirs to birth. So as an entrepreneur, you have to be mindful, there's something specific that I'm pregnant with that I'm supposed to birth in the world. And if you follow that principle of birthing what you're supposed to birth, you will be successful. It will carry your DNA, and people will be attracted to it. You will love it. You will raise it with passion.
Can I just add something totally incongruent to birthing?
Yes.
But it's an analogy. I see a lot of ladies, fortunately today it's not the situation.
Yes.
With weave, hair.
Yeah.
Trying to emulate a particular race.
Yeah.
And they live all their lives trying to be somebody else that they're not. And they will never perfect
that.
People.
You can
be Brazilians.
Yeah.
They will never be Brazilians. Doesn't matter how much they try. They spend so much money and time trying to look like somebody else who they will never be.
You know.
So that's just for me.
No, I hear you. And I always say imitation is limitation. Whenever you try to imitate, if I'm wearing a pair of Levi's jeans, that I bought from an authentic Levi's store, and I go downtown and I buy, they look exactly the same, and I buy a pair of jeans for 70 rand. They look exactly the same, right? But in due time, it's going to be revealed which is authentic and which is not. Firstly, the value. If what you're offering is authentic, the value will be such that it shows us this is an authentic thing. I'll pay 700 for the authentic, but I'm not willing to pay more than 70 rand for the false. Even in your own business, if you're imitating, you won't even feel the confidence to charge a premium, because you know this thing that I'm providing is not an original Levi's jean. It is a Hong Kong, it is a fake, it is an imitation. So that will always limit you. It will always limit the value of your business if you're trying to imitate. So imitation is always limitation. So birth what is authentically yours to birth. So the second C, so here we said what you're carrying is not what somebody else is carrying. The second C, what you are carrying is also carrying you. What you're carrying is also carrying you. I did some research and I found a very interesting thing. When a woman is pregnant and she has organ failure, her fetus sends stem cells to repair those organs. So what you are carrying, the dream that you have, the vision that you have, is also carrying you. As you go through your business journey, in whatever business you're in, there are times where you will experience some organ failure. You'll have a meeting, you'll call a meeting and nobody shows up. Somebody will say, I need your services for this X, Y, Z, and they cancel at the last minute. Yesterday.
On my way driving.
Oh.
Okay, no.
And what did your heart do? It failed a little bit.
The consolation I wasn't there yet.
Exactly.
I could save some petrol.
Exactly. But you have organ failure in every business. Any business. It's part of the journey, organ failure. But the baby that you're pregnant with, the vision that you have for your business, the vision that you have for your businesses, will always send the stem cells to go to the organs and say, you know what, yes, we experience a bit of organ failure, but here are some stem cells that will repair. And what does that speak of? It speaks of encouragement. That's why it's very important to have a vision. One of the things that visions do is they keep on encouraging you. As you look at it, it's sending messages back to you. The vision that you are building is also building you. So it's important to have the vision. And the vision will sustain you when things are not going right, when there's discouragement, when there's hopelessness, when somebody cancels, when somebody says, I'll come and perform at your event and they don't show up. The vision is what will sustain you. You'll say to yourself, you know what, I'm still going there, I'm still going to get there, and this is encouraging me. Yes, ma'am.
So I just want to add on that because I'm passionate about vision. And because I do strategy workshops, every single training session I do starts with personal vision.
Wonderful.
And vision boards. Because even if you are working, that is a vehicle to deliver your personal vision.
Exactly.
But then it is recorded that without a vision, people fail. And so families fail, individuals fail.
Exactly.
I also encourage parents to do vision boards with their children.
Yes.
So that you know where to stand beside them. Otherwise, you have your vision imposed
upon them.
Yes.
And you know what that causes? Division. Because then it's no longer one congruent vision. They have a vision of, I want to go there, but you're saying, no, go there. And then it's causing a division. So I love that. Thank you for sharing that. And I think also in your business, because you have, as an entrepreneur, you have people that are also working with you, working under you. It's important to inculcate the company vision. Because when you're part of a company vision, you're on the bus, and this bus is going to a particular destination. You have to always be mindful and tell the people where this bus is going. So the people, when they come on the bus every morning, they know, we are going to so and so a place. They're not surprised when, where are we in this part of town? No, this part of town, this is where we go past to get to where we want to go. So always inform your people, always sell the vision to your people, because as she said, vision encourages you. Vision, where there is no vision, the people fail. Where there is no vision, the people perish. So always sell your vision.
Sorry, and it connects, understanding your people's vision, their personal vision.
Yes.
Aligns their vision to your vision.
To your vision. I love that.
You deliver in terms of, I'm not just paying a salary. I'm ensuring that their vision is fulfilled.
Exactly.
Their personal vision.
Exactly.
And you're dialogue with them is around their vision.
Exactly.
And continuously showing them, oh, you wanted to build a school there. I think our company can contribute.
Wonderful. I love that. I love that.
So keep the language not in the boardroom. Take it to the bedroom. Take it to the lunchroom.
Exactly.
Make it part of a culture.
I love that. I love that.
Passionate about vision.
No, I see it. I see it. And you bring us some good stuff. I'm learning as well.
I'm thinking pictures.
People who don't share a vision,
They end up, yeah.
while the other one is going forward.
Exactly.
So everybody must be on board in all
Yes.
areas.
I love that. And in terms of the organization, when you know your people's vision, you know that, you know what, as we are achieving this particular mandate, on their way, how is her vision also being accomplished? And I think it's one of the primary principles of good leadership, knowing your people, knowing where they want to go. Because I've been working for a couple of organizations, and I knew that, okay, this organization is going there, but I also have my personal vision, and me being here, I'm gaining 1, 2, 3, that will help me achieve my own organization. So as an entrepreneur, you're a leader by default. Yes. You have to know the people that I'm working with, what is their personal vision. If there's maybe a couple of people that are helping you in your waste management business, maybe one of your employees has a young girl who's about to go to college, and her heart's desire, her burning vision is to get her child through college. You as an entrepreneur, if you want to see the best in her, you have to engage her and say, your particular vision is enabled. This is how we will enable that vision. Do you know that you'll have a different employee the next day? She will come committed, she'll bring everything that she has, because she knows that by helping you fulfill your particular vision, her own vision is being fulfilled as well. Yeah.
Just to add on the vision story, which I have it for my own business, is that I see my future employees, asking them to take time off, say on a Friday or half day off, where they work on their own personal vision.
Wow.
And counting back to the organization on their own personal vision, so that they don't take the time and go and do other nonsensical stuff.
Yeah.
But really help them, lead them into fulfilling their own visions, knowing that they're using company time to do their own visions, but they're accountable.
That's beautiful.
Not only just to themselves, but to the company, because the company pays in for the time.
That's beautiful.
And I would love to eventually be able to do that. And I would insist on every single person who joins me in my organization to really have that and take time to fulfill their own personal visions.
Wonderful. I love that.
Actually, in their vision boards.
Wonderful. We're connecting already. But I love that. I love that. And you know what, as I said to her, the attitude of your people is going to change. Because you know what? We know that when you're working in an organization, a private organization, it's somebody else's vision. When you were growing up, you had your own dreams. But if I'm in that organization and I'm given time to work on my own vision, then I know that, this person is genuine. They really care. And as I said, when people know how much, people don't necessarily want to know how much you know, they want to know how much you care. And as leaders, entrepreneurs, we have to develop that empathy for our people, that caring nature for our people, because you'll take somebody who's a level 3 performer and suddenly they're level 9, level 10, simply because you switched on that care button, you switched on that empathy button. And you're making time for their vision, not just for your vision.
So I just want to add an element, sorry, to
no worries.
tangible and intangible. And sometimes we're so vested with the tangible.
Yes.
But in a South African context, where we didn't have access as black people to everything, some things are intangible.
Yes.
Experiences are intangible. So giving people the opportunity to go to movie. Some people have never been to a movie. They've never been to theatre. They've never been to the beach.
Exactly.
They've never been into a hotel. So there's the intangible side and there's the tangible side. Hence the vision board gives you a perspective of what someone sees inside. And allows you to position yourself next to that employee to open the opportunities.
I love
Because
that.
it's not only a current, it's a type of currency,
Mm.
it's not only cash.
Exactly, exactly. Awesome, I love that.